What is anger, and what is its physiological phenomenon? Anger is a phenomenon that applies not only to humans but to all animals. And this is a very normal and fair event. In medical science, anger is caused internally by the brain. For this, the brain, heart, lungs, and respiratory system are involved, and this feeling is activated by the lymph system inside the brain. This can be explained as a complex process in which the emotions of the heart, as well as those associated thoughts and behaviors, can be overcome in three parts. When we are threatened with human evolution, this reaction must occur naturally. When this reaction occurs naturally. But now the problem is that anger has become a major problem from young to old. Does the brain have any criteria? Anger is normal. But one must be careful when expressing anger. Let's take a look at what causes a person to be angry in general. If he does not have any shame, or if others do not behave as he expects, then anger can also be caused by not doing what he is doing. Perfectionism and not behaving in a certain way according to one's own pattern cause others to be angry. This is a very common phenomenon. Here the person tries to get others to adopt strictly to his pattern. But when they do not adapt, they can become very angry. Can others not get angry but someone gets angry beyond that? People who get very angry at this problem, unfortunately, do not have a clear understanding of whether they get angry too much. The person who gets so angry always believes only that he is right. It is also the case that some people tell their doctors that they are angry and that it is very difficult for them to control it. It is also often seen that after they get angry, he becomes very upset about being so angry.
Do you follow up on the mental background of the person who is taking over the anger? Of course, this requires a psychiatrist to examine the patient's background. This affects different people in different ways. Therefore, it is important to identify the root cause of anger in different people. When it comes to suspicion, it has become a topic that has a high level of impact on society. This suspicion has become a major cause of problems between husband and wife, especially in domestic life, and at least between conflicts between boyfriend and girlfriend. Has this become a serious social problem? We see examples in society where some people hurt themselves because of the anger caused by this serious problem of suspicion. Also, when talking about society and the individual, the focus should be on the person in question to correct mistakes. It is imperative to discipline oneself before making accusations against society. Without that, blaming society for thinking it is right is futile. It is very clear that this is clearly stated even in Buddhist philosophy. So no matter how the environment or society reacts to you, you must be able to stay calm. But it must be noted that environmental factors are not neglected and attention must be paid to that as well. But it is important to remember that self-discipline is more important than all of that. Through this one is able to overcome other destructive moods including anger.
Can a child's childhood experiences influence their future life into a provocative one? Through the media, cinema, art, lust, fear, horror, and violence are the world's most marketed themes. There is a strong link between violence and anger, and events based on those phenomena are common in society. Although there is a lot of cinema and art creation based on these themes in society, the fear of horror, which is not the case, mainly affects the mental level of young children through frozen creations. After these kids watch these videos, it becomes a part of their lifestyle. It is also a serious problem that it is something that has been overgeneralized. If anger is explained, it occurs in a wave-like manner. It suddenly rises like a wave. When it comes down to it, controlling it is very important if you can control it yourself. And our minds are very prone to madness. The mind of the individual is hidden in lust and violence. The person naturally has a great tendency for these two things. Sometimes the drug triggers this rage. This releases anger, lust. Because of this, the most serious mental states are released through the drug. Do some people confuse their anger with those who have nothing to do with it? This is where the root cause of anger comes in, letting out anger through someone else. The person may not even know why he or she is angry. This is a situation that anyone can face at any time. Here you have to analyze yourself. The frustration that comes with an event can often come out as anger as well. What can we do about it? It is important to understand that anger is a powerful problem. He can control his anger on his own. It is very important to be able to identify anger at the right time and to stay away from it. Forgiveness can also control anger.
Please stay connected with us for more details. You can subscribe to our channel for the rest of the documentation. Part 2 will be soon.
E-motivational daily thoughts powered by Barbert Brabs.